Hello, calm and reasonable people. We are here on Thursday. Salutations. Good evening to all. Feels good to have a little bit of freedom up in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Feels good to have a little bit of freedom up in here. Now I'm talking about be able to talk a little bit more freely about what I've been experiencing for the last 6 days. Said the music ain't playing. What? How is it not? Says playing is just low. Oh, we gonna handle that. We gonna handle that, man, because the music got a bump. The music got a bump. Is that better? Is that better? Is that better? Holla at your boy. By the way, what's happening, everybody? What's happening with it? Appreciate that, D. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that, player. Yeah, man, what's happening with you? How you living, dog? Sim, what's happening? Bats, what up, though? It's nice to have a good collective of calm and reasonable people in the building right now. You know what I'm saying? And as I was saying before, it's nice to be able to talk a little bit more freely about what I've been experiencing for the last 6 days, since last Friday. We're not going to get too far into it because I know, the game just came out yesterday. Technically Tuesday if you're on the West Coast, but everywhere else yesterday. So we're just gonna talk about our initial impressions. We're just gonna kick it. You know what I'm saying? We're just gonna kick it a little bit. We're not gonna, deep dive it. We ain't gonna deep dive it yet, even though that is absolutely on the way. That is, that's in the oven. We just ain't taking it out yet. But now we can talk at least freely about about at least the beginning stages of what's leading up to Ragnarok. You know what I'm saying? See, I should have just left myself enough time to beat 2018 again before I start. See, man, you should have did that, dog. You should have did that, man, because now what you're going to have to do, you're going to have to go back, play 2018, and then play Ragnarok again to just go in with that fresh mind, because I'm catching all the alls. You know what I'm saying? I'm catching all the minutia that they throwing in, all the callbacks, phrases that are said. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, definitely got to do that, dog. Man, when I tell you that I played God of War 2018 4 times this year. 4 times this year. I was getting myself ready and prepared early. I was doing all my required reading quadruple fold. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna do all the housekeeping real quick. You know what I'm saying? Dallas, what up, though, baby? Dre, what's happening with you, baby? Sim, what up, though, player? Bats, what up with it? Jay, how you living, dog? There we go, and handle that. You know what I'm saying? I just realized Jay wasn't even a mod over here, man. We gotta have a mod squad. He was modded over on the Twitch, man. I never actually got him on the tube. But yeah, man. Said we out here yelling at the boy. Yo, man. Oh man. All right. You know what? I'm just do a little bit of response to the chat. Let's highlight the chat. Say I can't be calm after what I just did. Oh man. So what? Yeah, what realm? I'm curious. Let's see. He said periodic table FE and what tables are made of. He said because the bit I played leading up, I'm definitely yeah. There you go. He said, oh, okay. Oh, got you. Yeah, got you. Got you. Okay. Yeah, Ironwood is a trip. Ironwood is a trip. Yeah, man. See, I don't know where everybody is, so we're going to continue to be vague. But yeah, Ironwood is a trip. We can talk about realms. I mean, we can talk about, the realms in general. We can talk about. But man, the intro. We can start there. Start from the very beginning. That's usually the best place to start. Start a conversation about a story, right? The beginning. You start off the game hiding out in a cave, player. You hiding out in a cave. You know what I'm saying? You see Atreus walk in, carrying a deer on his back, ironically with the horns oriented to be coming out of his head if you look at the silhouette. Yeah. The names of the realms is cool. Yeah, that's fine. Because I mean, if you played 2018, you know the names of all the realms from that table, even if they were locked. They said the names of them. So yeah, we're good on that. You get ready. You mount the deer to your whip. You know what I'm saying? Which is two wolves pulling the sled. You know what I'm saying? Said making Loki look like a true shapeshifter in the intro. Exactly. But on the way back to the crib, you get attacked. You get ambushed. You get ambushed by Freya. And as if you go based on what they're talking about, this is a regular occurrence. She stay coming for them. She stay coming for them at this point. So you got to be on ready. They letting you know off rip, we ain't playing with you. You get her up out of there. A crazy fight, crazy way to start off a video game. You get her up off you. And as you're pulling away from her, she yells your name in one of the most hair-raising ways. Just raise the hair on my arms. You know what I'm saying? On the back of my necks and everything. Kratos! Like she will stop at nothing. Like she will stop at absolutely nothing to kill you. But you get away. You win this one. You get back to the crib. You feed the deer to the homies, to the wolves, for a job well done, getting you back to the crib in a relatively safe manner. get there and find out that one of the homies, one of the wolves, and if you know about Norse mythology, can I talk today? Apparently not. You know about the importance of Fenrir. Atreus and Fenrir have quite an affinity for one another. They've grown to be very close. And he loses. He loses. Fenrir had been sick for quite some time, trying to hold on for the boy. And it just got to the point to where, you know what I'm saying, the fight just overcame him. He lost it. And that's where it picks up. That's where it picks up from there. Because apparently Kratos wasn't processing the grief in a way that necessarily rubbed Atreus the right way. Pause. Atreus like, yo man, I'm about to bounce out for a minute. I'm about to get up out of here. So Kratos runs out. Like, yo man, I'm about to go see what's happening with him. It's real out here. Crazy bitch just tried to kill me. We'll get there, Bats. We'll get there. We'll get there. There's a reason I'm not bringing that up. There's a reason why I absolutely glossed over that part. We'll get there eventually. We'll get there eventually. That leads into something completely different. So we're not gonna go there yet. But Kratos goes into the woods looking for his boy. He fighting through raiders. He fighting through Vikings. He fighting through aminals. He fighting through everything because he got to get back to his boy. He's worried about the worst. He said, I'm playing now, so I might mute you here and there. Hey man, it's all good, man. I appreciate you pulling up, man. I already know what time it is. I know, man. I already know that, you know, it's gonna be in and out engagement, man. Because if you ain't playing God of War Ragnarok, you apparently watching Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. So I already know what time it is. It's all good, dog. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. But you'll eventually get encountered by a bear. A bear. Kratos, he encountered with a bear, man. He fighting for his life out here like R. Kelly during that Robin Roberts interview, right? He fighting for his life. He wins that battle by the skin of his teeth. And by his surprise, at the end of the battle, the bear transforms back into his son. The first boss battle of the game is against your son, bruh. That's gangster. That's gangster. Atreus is still figuring out a way how to process not only human emotions, grief, loss, sorrow, anger. But he is also doing that within the context of managing his powers. Managing his powers that are directly related to how he manages all those emotions. That will come to be a reoccurring theme throughout the course of the game. We won't get into details, but that's absolutely a reoccurring thing. Processing knowledge, processing fear, processing grief, and how you both internalize it and let it affect you, and how you externalize it and how you let it affect the others around you. But we shall get there in the more comprehensive wrap up about God of War Ragnarok. We won't get too ahead of ourselves because all of us are still playing. All of us are still playing, and we are all at various parts of the game. We shall not get too far into anything, because we don't want to spoil for anyone. We want everyone to be able to experience this the way it's meant to be experienced. And it shall be, if I have any say in it. So you get back to the crib. You get Atreus. You help him get his mind right. Yeah, you help Atreus get his mind right. You get him back to the crib, You get a knock at the door. Now, when you say knock, you mean like a little bit more of a disturbance than a knock. But for all intents and purposes, right here for this conversation, we'll say we get a knock at the door. You go outside. You see a crazy fat motherfucker, probably about 7 feet tall, wielding something that looked like this. Now, despite the fact that he let you know off rip that he got his weapon on deck, ready to do whatever he need to do, he's a calm individual. He even brought some lick. He even brought drink with him. Said, "Yo, have a sip with me." Kratos denies. But Thor like, "Hey, yo, man, I'm gonna get my drink on." They talk about the fact that, Kratos and Atreus are responsible for his sons no longer being there, no longer being around. His sons mainly, but also his brother. As they progress through that conversation, the crows that followed Thor into Kratos and Atreus' crib start to get a little bit louder. And a knock is heard at the door once again. And then you had an OG, Odin's son, walk into the building. When that man walks in the building, he absolutely carries a presence with him that is akin to a mob figure. I won't go any further than that because y'all need to see the extent of his mobness. That man is absolute. Y'all need to see it. Y'all need to see it. Just the way that he deals with people. Just the way he deals with people. But Odin, he makes an offer. He extends his hand in peace to Kratos. An offer that he knew that Kratos was going to deny. And because he denied it, and he knew that Kratos would deny it, the repercussions for Kratos denying his deal was to fight Thor. Now you got to deal with Thor. He walks out and says, "Thor, don't be long." Pause. A fight ensues. I will let you experience the fight for yourself if you haven't done so already. And if you haven't done so already, what the fuck are you doing? But turns out that fight was nothing more than a distraction for Odin to have some alone time with Atreus. He in turn, he doesn't hurt Atreus. He doesn't lay a finger on him. he instead invites Atreus to Asgard. That's where it gets gangster. That's where it gets gangster from there. I won't go any further than that, because that's basically covering like the first couple hours. But when I tell you the fight itself that you experience between Thor and Kratos, if you thought the Baldur fight was crazy, you've seen nothing. You've seen nothing. They took it, put it on steroids, hit the NOS button, all that there. Now I'm talking about, they did what they were supposed to do, and I absolutely love it. And why is the chat showing up? I just realized that. Why ain't the chat showing up, bro? I don't like that. Let's see here. But yeah, some of the most spectacular cinematic interactivity I've ever seen in my life. It's absolutely incredible. So I went ahead and watched the ending of the game. Oh man, dog, man, you out of here, bro. You out of here, bro. Man, you out of there, dog. Man, I will never understand. I will never understand, like, he up here hype about Forspoken, but he up here doing this with God of War. Who does that? Like, yo, man. Like, I try to pride myself on being accepting of people's opinions and their outlooks on something as subjective as art and entertainment. But what is going on here? Where they do this at? What part of the game is this? How? Why? Why? That's just crazy. That's just crazy. Wait, hold on. Man, that don't even make no sense, bro. He said shit came up, so I took the wind out. Took the wind. Man, alright, dog. Alright, dog. Whatever. Alright. And you know what I'm saying? Like, because Bats, what you ask is a rhetorical question. Because there's no answer. There's no answer that justifies doing something like that. That don't even make sense. That don't even make sense, bro. That don't even, man. But he up here hype about Forspoken. Now, people can be hyped for whatever video games they want to be hyped for, but what is that? What are we doing here? What are we doing? Oh, man. Man, what is going on with why is it not working? Said widget editor. Man, I'm just going to do another one. I'm going to do another one right here. I'm going to do another one right here. See, where's the chat box? Add new source. We're going to add a new one right here. See what's happening with it. I don't even know why. I don't even know why that's doing that. All right. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with them. I'm at the, we going to get that together. We're going to get that together, man. Like Streamlabs, man. Streamlabs OBS, man. Like they real close to just getting switched up on. They real close to getting switched up on out here. You said you act like I spoiled the game for you, but no, but you why buy a PlayStation 5 if you just gonna play? It's a horrible choice, Ant. It's a horrible choice. It's a horrible choice. It's a horrible choice. The motherfucker, man, he didn't even want the game for free. He didn't even want the game for free. Like, that's crazy. He will play all the modulars that the console got to offer, but don't want to indulge in the greatness that is made to take advantage of it. He was like, nah, man, don't give me that filet mignon. Give me that spam over there in a can. Open up that can. You use the finger, peel that layer back. Give me that spam over there. Keep that filet mignon. But you could get the filet mignon for free, player. I don't care. I don't want it. I don't care. I don't want it. I'm gonna pay for that spam over there. Who do that? Who do that? He said, how is full potential when it's cross-gen? It looks better than whatever you consider to be exclusive. It looks better. There are Gotham Knights is a current gen exclusive. God of War looks 10 times better. 10 times better. But you would have to play the game to know that, player. You would have to had a game right there on your TV. Witness the HDRs. That's something you only you can't get the HDR experience from YouTube, player. You need to see it in all of its glory, and you just out here like, nah, player. Let me get that Forspokens. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna have this PlayStation 5 for 2K. I mean, that is absolutely it, Bass. He's scared. It's scared. It's cool. It's cool. I mean, look, and I complete like if you didn't want to like for whatever reason or another, I'm not gonna judge somebody for not buying the game. Like you spend your money, buy the game, whatever as you please. As you please, you do that. But why spoil the experience? Why spoil the experience? Like that is crazy. That is wild, son. Man, you are missing out. You are cheating yourself. You are giving yourself the lowest level of the greatness. The lowest level of it. Blackathy, what's going on with you, baby? How you living? I don't know why my chat box ain't working. Like for some reason, something is going on with my chat box. So it ain't displaying on stream like it's supposed to. I'm gonna have to slap something. I'ma for sure have to slap something out here. That vid source. That ain't it either. That ain't it neither. Man, this is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. All right. Anyway. All right. I guess we just gonna roll without the chat today, unless, let me see. I'm gonna switch the scenes real quick. Will it pop up here? We'll see if it pop up here. Because if not, yeah, we just gonna be doing what we doing. We just gonna move it right along. Yo, Saigon, what up, though? Everything been cool, player? That new God of War is ridiculous. That God of War is ridiculous, man. That God of War is ridiculous, bruh. I just don't understand like how some people just could just ruin it for themselves. Like, why? Why? I don't understand. Let me see. Hold on. Oh, maybe it's because. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Let's see if that works then. I don't know if turning on subscribers mode or not will make a difference, but we'll see. We'll find out. We'll find out. If not, we just gonna do what we do. We just gonna keep it pushing. I ain't about to be. I ain't thinking about this. Stupid program. Yo, Quantum, what's happening with you? Yeah, man. Oh, that hurt me. That hurt me. This man is in the same discords that I am. Everybody in there talking about how excited they are. Everybody talking about how excited, how hyped, how much we've been waiting for this game, how excited for it. And now that we have it, everybody in there excited talking about it. And he just gonna spoil the game for himself. If you ain't, man, you can buy it whenever you want to buy it, man. Wasn't nobody gonna spoil the game for you. You went and spoiled yourself. You went. I wasn't no God of War fan like that before 2018. I went into God of War 2018 very chilly on the franchise. Very chilly on it. God of War 2018 was my first experience with God of War. It absolutely flipped my mind all the way around to the point that I had to go experience the original trilogy, and it had me waiting on pins and needles for Ragnarok. Man, you didn't give yourself a chance, man. You didn't give yourself a chance with it. You said, wow, so you did not play the first one? Yeah, the first one that I ever played was 2018, in 2018. That was the first God of War I played. I did not play God of War 1. I didn't play God of War 2. I didn't play God of War 3. I didn't play any of the original trilogy until last year. Last year was when I played the original trilogy, and I'm like, what was I missing? What was I missing? So, oh, you've been playing since PS3? Said never was a fan. Said honestly it don't matter. Might have to say, oh nah, man. What? Oh, it's real in the field like that? Said the original slap. Yo, man. Yo, That's why I like it, like, you know what I'm saying, with all the jokes and all that. I can't elbow drop Ant too much because I was in the dark for 2 generations. I was in the dark for 2 generations, bruh. Those are PS2 games. I did not play them until the PlayStation, man, I was in the dark for 2 generations on the franchise. I was asleep. I was asleep. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, like, I'm joking on Ant, but yo, man, I was out the box. I was out the box. I was bugging for a while. I was bugging for a while. You know what I'm saying? Them joints came out, what, 2005? I didn't play any of them. I didn't play any of them, but what it did do, it gave me an opportunity to binge them. And man, playing them joints, man, it awakened me. It awakened me, man. Those joints are great. Those joints are great. Like, they're so great. Arkham will always be number 1. Arkham always number 1, but God of War might be 1A as far as my favorite franchises. As far as my favorite franchises of all time, God of War is right under Arkham. Right under it. It ain't a full step. It's just a half step. You know what I'm saying? Like, God of War is different. God of War is different. And one thing, shout out to Agent. He, like you, Bats, has been a fan since the beginning. Super fan. Dude is a super fan. One thing that you know, like, that I'm just now seeing, or I just now, you know, come to see in the last year or so, they've been nothing but net when it comes to God of War since forever. They've been nothing but net for a minute. Like, so when we talk about some of the best Sony studios, man, like, yo, not just best Sony studios, best studios, period. Yeah, man, they've been cooking up heat for a minute. They've been cooking up that heat for a minute, bruh. Like, they deserve all them flowers right now. I was asleep. So I'm actually playing Batman Arkham City for the first time? Really? Man, Arkham City is one of my favorite games of all. Oh my God, enjoy it. Oh my God, enjoy it. Arkham City. Arkham is my favorite franchise of all time, and Arkham City is my favorite entry in my favorite franchise of all time. Enjoy. You can only experience it for the first time once. Enjoy. I'm currently, like, before God of War Ragnarok came out, I'm playing through Arkham City right now on PC at 60 plus frames per second. I ain't gonna say 60 plus. 4K 60. That's right. Rocksteady. That's right, Warner Brothers. You goofy asses. You didn't want to give us that Arkham remastered trilogy for, you know, at 60 frames per second, 4K, doing us right. Pause. Fine. PC. Got the whole collection for $20. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, I digress. But yeah, fantastic entry, man. Black, enjoy yourself with that. Enjoy yourself with that, bruh. Fantastic game, man. Crow, what up, though? Does that story get you? Oh man, I don't know whether you still talking about God of War or whether you talking about Arkham, but both of them. That statement applies to both of them equally. Classics, man. But man, yo, Black, enjoy. Playing it on PC, that's what I'm talking about, dog. You playing it the right way for the first time, man. A very large part of me envies you. Enjoy. What part you at right now? What part you at? You just passed the intro. Want to know how much I can talk to you about it? Because if you going in with virgin eyes, man, I ain't even gonna talk about that game, because I want you to experience that too the right way. I ain't even gonna talk about that too much, even though the game like 11 years old, something like that. So you just passed the intro, no doubt. Get some right hooks. But yeah, man, it's God of War Ragnarok is so good. God of War Ragnarok is so good, man. It's so good. You know, it's one of them. It's one of them games. You know, like Dallas said earlier. You know, while D was up in here. It's one of them games, man. Like, don't shortchange yourself. That's why when I was saying, like, you know, people saying that, you know, the game is 30 hours and all that. Nah, the game is however long it takes for me to enjoy this. You know what I'm saying? Some games you drink it like a shot. Some games, you know what I'm saying, you just knock that bitch back. You know what I'm saying? There's some that you gotta drink like wine. You know what I'm saying? Some of them joints, you just gotta put your pinky out. You know what I'm saying? Swirl it around the glass. You gotta smell it. You know what I'm saying? Then when you take a little sip, you do that little wine gargle. You do that little wine gargle so you really open up the palate. You know what I'm saying? You really getting yourself together. And then you repeat. It may take a wine drinker about 45 minutes to finish this much wine in a glass. And you enjoy it. You savor it. That's the word. You gotta savor that. You enjoy that experience. That's God of War Ragnarok. You got a wine sip that bad boy there. Know what I'm talking about? See, I'll be getting my PS5 tomorrow. Congratulations. No better time to get it. No better time to get it at all. You know, for moments like this is why you get a PlayStation 5. You know what I'm saying? For multi-plat, see, hey man, you still got that PC. You still got that PC for the multi-plats when you want to run them. But man, bruh, God of War Ragnarok is an event. God of War Ragnarok is an event, dog. You know what I'm saying? Said just tuned back in and saw you wielding Mjolnir. Oh, no doubt. It don't leave my side no more, dog. It don't leave my side no more. I stay ready out here. When I was playing Avengers, I was using Thor. You know what I'm saying? So it seemed just fitting that, you know what I'm saying, that we right here with it. We right here with it. And whenever I get pissed, I'ma snap my finger, bring this bitch out, and start inflicting some pain. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Said God of War Ragnarok, definitely a moment, man. It is an event. It is an event, man. Like you said, it's a moment. It's a moment. He said, okay, Jalen Rose. Got to get the people. What? Say, whoa. Jalen Rose, most tone deaf dude I've ever heard in my life, man. The last dude need to be singing. He the last dude need to be singing, but he gotta sing every episode. The most tone deaf, no note hitting. Said, yo, I'll be with you on Street Fighter 5? Think you mean 6, bruh. Think you mean 6? But Street Fighter 6 PlayStation. I mean, like I said, man, it's crossplay. I know you said you was getting it for locals, but man, like, are we playing locals? Are we running locals? The last two Street Fighters been crossplay anyway, man. You can be on whatever platform. Oh, okay, you correct. My bad. But yeah, man, you can be on whatever platform you want to be on, dog. I don't be on PC. I'm gonna be on PC because I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna have that lowest input lag. I'm gonna make sure my input lag is as close to 0 as possible. You know what I'm saying? He said, "Give me God of War isn't that bad of a mode either, or I am better now than 2018." I mean, I'm sure you are better. I'm sure you are better because I mean, like when Give Me God of War came out in 2018, like there was no precedence that was set. You know what I'm saying? We had never played a God of War game like that before either. You know, so now this time around, you played this God of War, who knows, however many times you played it. But there's a precedent that's been set. You know what I'm saying? You've had this game on the market for 4 years, and this formula on the market for 4 years. You know, you're not learning the game while getting clapped up by the difficulty either. You're just getting clapped up by the difficulty. If you get clapped up by the difficulty, theoretically, right? But where are you, Jay? No, without going into too many specifics. Where are you? Where are you in the game? Because if you saying Give Me God of War ain't that bad, I need to know where. I need to know at what point in the game you at before we start flexing. Before we start flexing, I need to know where you at, baby. I don't know. It might be a little bit early for that flex saying Give Me God of War ain't that bad. Give Me God of War might get bad. Because I've hit certain points in the game that I would not divulge on. But bruh, on balance, it wasn't sweet. So I need to know what part of the game you on, bro, before you start, you know what I'm saying? So start flexing your muscles out here. You know what I'm saying? I need to know. Inquiring minds want to know. The people want to know what's happening. Yeah, holla at your boy, man. Holla at your boy. Go ahead and knock this beverage back, man. Said keen on Returnal? Okay, yeah, for sure. That's one game I want to get back into also. Yeah, I got to get back into Returnal also. Said he don't know. No, don't do him like that, man. He know. He said he's saying Give Me God of War ain't that bad, man. Like, man, he's still on the first part of the game. He's still on the first part of the game. Like the game ain't even cracking yet. The game ain't even cracking yet. Nah, Jay my guy, man. Jay know he my guy. Yeah, he know. He just ain't saying. He just ain't saying. But yeah, man. Congratulations on getting your PS5, Crow. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, like I said, man, for Street Fighter, hey man, Street Fighter's always crossplay, man. I don't know how many locals you plan on running, but I'm gonna play on that best version. I'm gonna play on that best version. Got a 3090 that I need to put to use. I need some miles on that boy. I need some miles on that boy. You know what I'm talking about? So that's where your boy gonna be at, man. When I'm up here inflicting pain, when I'm layeth in the smacketh, downeth on all of it. Said maybe I ain't talking early, but oh man, oh you ain't nowhere. Oh you ain't nowhere. Oh you ain't nowhere. Oh Jay, we gotta relax. Yeah, Jay, we gotta relax. We gotta relax, son. Oh, you ain't nowhere. You ain't nowhere. He said, but early, but compared to the last game, I ain't raged yet. I respect it. I respect it, but yo, man. In relativity to how much game you have actually covered, if we're gonna talk about to how much game you have covered at that point that you're at right now to 2018, dog, you're not even at the Baldur fight yet. You're not even at Baldur yet. You barely at first troll in 2018. You barely at first troll. You ain't even seen nothing. You ain't seen nothing yet, dog. You ain't seen nothing. Oh man, there's more. Oh, there's more. There are enemy types that I know are, oh man, they're gonna get frustrated. They're gonna get frustrating, sir. Now, I'm not rooting for you to rage, but I know Give Me God of War gonna holla at you. I know Give Me God of War gonna be like, yo man, I heard the bullshit you were saying, bro. You know what I'm saying? Said my girl likes Street Fighter. Said the only thing is I have to pay for online. Man, I mean, hey man, $60 a year, man. It's the cost of a game. It's the cost of a game, man. That, yo, Dallas, man. That's why, man. I'm trying to tell him. I'm trying to tell him, D. I'm trying to tell him. I'm trying to tell him, dog, man. It's about to get different. It's about to get different. It ain't got different yet, but it's about to be. It ain't got different yet, but it's gonna get there. It's gonna get different. Okay, I finally put the controller down, but goddamn, that game is great. Yo, bruh. I don't know where you at, Black. But dog. It throws so many curveballs at you. Pause. From a gameplay standpoint, from a story standpoint, to a character interaction standpoint. Just met up with old girl. Got you. Keep on playing. Man, bruh. Keep on playing, dog. There are so many cool moments in that game, bruh. Cool moments with characters interacting with each other. I can't speak on it yet. At least I won't speak on it yet publicly. But characters that interact with each other, man. So I feel like there's some shit about to go down. Some double crossing is about to happen. Enjoy the game, sir. Enjoy the game, sir. I'm glad you're enjoying it, man. I'm glad you're loving it. Glad you're loving it, man. Yeah, this is what I indulge in the gaming community for, man. Even though I don't really indulge in the gaming community like that, this is what I'm a part of, the gaming community that we are creating over here. This here, the TNT's community. This is what I indulge for, man. To have great experiences and being able to share those experiences with the people. And when events like this happen, we get on here, we can talk about it, man. We get on here, we kicks it, we can talk about it at least as much as we can. You know, probably won't, you know, talk about it, you know, with the gloves off, and, you know, probably for another week or so. Give everybody a week. Give everybody a week, maybe a little longer, right? But man, this is what it's about. This is what it's about, man. Like we don't really have a fighting game right now to really, you know, to really kick that up. You know what I'm saying? So man, it's great. It's great that you know, we can all come together, talk about this game, talk about other games we're looking forward to also. I mean, TNT is a fighting game community, but it's a lot more than that too, man. It's just a whole bunch of people that just like to kick it about games, man, that they enjoy. Said, yo, Ant, be good, player. And yo, man, I'm gonna get at you too, man. I'm gonna hit you, man. Just check in, man. But yeah, be good, dawg. So what shield y'all start with? What? The non-parry shield. I do the one that you just, you know, you block and you build up the energy. You do the shield slam and you can juggle everybody. I love doing juggle combos. So like that's the one for me. You know what I'm saying? The parry joint is good, but I enjoy juggle combos way too much. You know what I'm saying? You sit back, you block about 4 or 5 attacks. Yeah, the stone wall. That's it. Yup, that's it. Use that stone wall, boy. Start them juggles off. Cooking. And I got it to where, you know, like, so many of my attacks either can't be interrupted, or, you know, they deal huge elemental damage, man. So I'm up here switching weapons back and forth. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I get them all froze up, switch to them blades, burn that ass up. You know what I'm saying? Then burn that ass up, then switch back to the axe, freeze them up, throw them in the freezer. You know what I'm saying? My technique getting down. But yeah, to answer your question, you know what I'm saying, the most long form way imaginable, using the stone wall joint. Oh, okay, Black, you got that one too. Okay, I see you. Great minds think alike. Stone wall stand up. I chose the parry. Took a minute to get used to it. Oh yeah, for sure. Like, you just gotta get used to the parry windows. You just gotta get used to the windows on that joint. Yeah, you just gotta get used to the windows on that joint. I know Agent, he using the parry joint too. So he been using both. I can dig it. He said it's because I'm old. My parry game ain't up to snuff, man. We won't say that, man. We'll just say, man, you like juggle combos just like I do. But yeah, man, both of them is fire though. Both of them is fire, and that's one thing I like. You know, like, even more now, you can tailor not only your weapons and your loadout, but your move set to your style of play. You know what I'm saying? So if you're more like, you know, tank oriented, to where you're built to where, you know, like you have your defense and vitality stats are really high, and that's how I'm building mine. Like you have very high defense, vitality, and strength. You can have it set up to where so many of your moves that are really your bread and butters, they're even more difficult to interrupt. You know what I'm saying? Like you can really just power through things. You know what I'm saying? So if you got the Stonewall shield, you got your vitality and defense up, and got it to where your moves are more difficult to interrupt, man, you can get gangster. You can just thug your way all the way through a wave. You know what I'm saying? He said tough defense. He said tough defense. He said I'll take my time killing people. Hey, I ain't mad at you. He said, we a Perry family in this house. I'm Perry Mason. Wow, man, my girl Katy Perry. Hey, man, I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it, man. I ain't mad at it, dog. I ain't mad at it. That's hilarious, bro. But yeah, man. I love the customization that you can have, and like all the like the ambulance and the way you can redistribute your resources and things like that, man. Oh man, you can really be a killer. You can really be a killer out here. And yeah, I was about to go a little bit further, but I stopped myself. It's still a time to use a little bit of restraint. Yo, Def, what up, though, player? How you living, man? Appreciate you pulling up, dog. Yeah, appreciate you, man. So, have you heard anyone say anything bad about the game? One reviewer from IGN Korea. One person from IGN Korea. Gave the game a 6 out of 10. A 6 out of 10 said the game was, what was it? Poorly baked DLC? You know what I'm saying? But hey, man. Hey. People like what they like, man. People like what they like, man. I can't help them, though. I can't help them on that. They for sure lost their mind, bro. They for sure lost their mind. They think this ain't heat. They think this is poorly baked DLC, man. Yo, man, you're on that freshly cooked crack rock. See, I like the continuation of the story. Definitely not DLC. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Like I don't even feel like this person played the game. I don't know how a person could say that and they actually played the game. Like it's like people have forgotten what sequels are. People don't remember what a sequel is. Like when people say, "Yo, man, the sequel is just more of the same." Well, yeah, it's a sequel. It's a sequel. What do you mean? What's wrong with you? Arkham City ain't gonna be that much different from Arkham Asylum. You know what I'm saying? Horizon Forbidden West ain't gonna be that different from Zero Dawn. Spider-Man 2 ain't gonna be that much different from Spider-Man 1. The Last of Us 2 wasn't that much different from The Last of Us 1. Uncharted 2 wasn't that much different from Uncharted. Incremental upgrades, refinements is what sequels are for in video gaming. What you talking about? What y'all mean? Yo, man, I swear these new people in gaming, I don't know what's wrong with them. I don't know what's wrong. Now all of a sudden they don't know what a sequel is. They don't know what a sequel is now. Said thus far, I see 2018 Ragnarok is pretty much one game. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's a continuation of a story, but that's what it's supposed to be. That's what it's supposed to be, though. Especially when the first one was so great. Why you want it to be drastically different? Why you want it to be different? If the first one was so great, Game of the Year worthy, why you want it to change? I don't understand these people. I don't understand these people. What is wrong with you? Said the first was great and this one feels better so far. It is. It is. You're not wrong. At all. Whatever the point you're at right now, it gets even better than that. It gets better than that. All I can say, dog, the performances. The performances, bro. Said 2018 was the prequel. I think we've yet to get the prequel. I think we are absolutely going to get a prequel. I think before we go forward, I believe we're going back. I believe we're going back before we go forward. You know, because it's like when the Norse saga, before the Norse saga started, and when the Greek saga ended, we got a prequel. I believe at the conclusion of the Norse saga, we're gonna get a prequel. I think we're gonna get Faye in a full game. I think we're gonna get Faye in a full game. I think we're gonna see a whole lot of things. We're gonna see what leads up to this whole situation. Because the game essentially starts off as the journey. You know, like the journey of, you know, Atreus finding out his purpose. But we need to see what's going on beforehand. Because without giving too much away, Faye had secrets too. I wonder what Faye's journey was. You know what I'm saying? Why mess with a good thing? I don't know, because they're stupid. They're stupid. They're stupid. So are you more than halfway done? To be honest, I have no clue. I have no clue whatsoever. I can't even gauge my progress yet. I mean, if they tell you, I haven't looked. I haven't looked at if they tell you, but I have no clue where I'm at. Said, do you like fidelity mode? Any difference? I mean, fidelity mode is going to be sharper. Fidelity mode is a native 4K, but I play in the performance mode at 1440p. It's a dynamic 1440p. I don't tell a difference. The game looks good everywhere. The game looks good in every mode. I'd rather have the, you know, the extra frames though. For the type of game that this is, give me the frames. Now I played balance mode in Horizon Forbidden West, which is the 40 frames per second, you know, higher fidelity mode. It's not quite the fidelity mode because there's still a fidelity mode in Horizon, and then there's the balance mode. The balance mode is the 40 frame per second. I play on that in Horizon, and it doesn't bother me. God of War, I need all those extra frames. I need it all up. But I mean, hey, you make that decision. You make that decision, man. Hey, man, your eyes ain't my eyes. Said Faye got too many bodies. Hey, man, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like we don't. Faye was the one that the Leviathan axe was built for. What kind of work was Faye putting in with the axe before it eventually made its way to Kratos, bruh? Just saying. I'm just saying. Yo, Black, you caught that, right? Oh, man, Black, man. See, man, gotta stop talking to Black, man. Gotta stop talking to Black, man. Black get people in trouble. He said, yeah, performance mode simply for the frames. And it's, yeah, man. I rock with the performance mode. What the fuck was going on in them dwarf streets, Faye? That's what you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? What you doing in them dwarf schools, boy? You know what I mean? Something was going on, because if you remember from the first game, Sindri was clearly in love with Faye. Sindri was clearly in love with Faye, and they made the Leviathan axe for her. What was she doing with it? What was she doing with it? And for those who know the Leviathan axe, they said the Leviathan axe was built specifically to be able to go toe-to-toe, not toe-and-toe, with Mjolnir. Why would she need a weapon like that? What has she done with said weapon? What did her and Kratos do together with said weapons? We don't know. 2018 started off with her already dead and being on a journey to spread her ashes at the top of Jotunheim, where Atreus finds out his purpose in the midst of all of this. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of story to be told. Like 2018 wasn't really a prequel. We've yet to get the prequel. We need to know what happened. What happened to Kratos getting there? How did Kratos even get here? Unless that's explained in Ragnarok. But we need to know how Kratos gets here and what he did, with him and Faye. How did Atreus come about? What happened with all this? You know what I'm saying? That was never explained. That Sindri got the funniest running animation. Yo, man, Sindri is just wild. Yeah, exactly, Dallas. Sindri is just a trip in general, man. Sindri and Brock. Sindri and Brock off the hook, man. My favorite character is still Mimir, though. Mimir is still my favorite character. But, well, you know what? He's my favorite character in the lore, but I actually have a different favorite character in this game as of right now. As of right now, I got a different favorite character for this game. That's crazy. Yeah, these dwarves were climbing Mount Niflheim. Wow, that's deep, bro. But yeah, man. We need to see. We need to see. So before we eventually go to wherever we're headed after Ragnarok, I think they're going backwards. I think we're gonna get that. We're gonna get that prequel to let you know how everything that you just experienced came about. I think it should be fun. I think it should be fun. But yeah, man. Glad everybody's enjoying this game. Glad that everybody in here seems like they're on a path to where we'll be able to talk about this game a little bit more freely by next week. I will still, you know what I'm saying, I'll check the temperature with everything, with everybody, you know what I'm saying. Make sure everybody done finished it, completed the game, or completed as much as they want to and don't mind spoiled. You know, or spoilers. But yeah, by next week, man, we might be able to have a nice look, kick it. Say I have to do a prequel, that would be a proper send off. Yeah, man, would. It'd be a perfect send off, man. Indeed. and that would make it a solid trilogy. That would make it a solid trilogy. So they're saying, you know, like they were going back and forth on whether they wanted to, you know, make it 2 games or 3. Make the actual events 2 games, and then throw a prequel on it and make it a full trilogy. That works. That works. I said, from what you've seen, I might not be done. What you mean? Wait, I'm confused. So I'm trying to no life the game as much as possible. Man, I feel you. I wish I could no life it. Man. I'm trying to. And this weekend, I'm really gonna try to. But man, I feel you, bro. I'm glad that I had a little bit of a head start playing the game. Cause like this week, I hadn't been. This week into last weekend, I wasn't able to play as much as I wanted. So, man. I'm glad it seemed like you're on a path, man, that you're gonna be finishing this soon, man, so we can actually kick it. Said, yeah, you are, man. Yeah, you are. I definitely got a head start, man. I definitely got the first round bye. out here. But yeah, man. Enjoy. I'm looking forward to where this story ends, and I'm very sure that instead of having a game where it's about Kratos and Atreus, it's going to be a game about, you know, Kratos and Faye, or a game about Faye and we see how she brings Kratos in. I don't know. I'm wondering, because Faye is already going to have the Leviathan axe. Frey is already the fighter. The axe was built for her. So maybe it's a game about Frey and Kratos is your sidekick. I wonder. Said with the Give Me God of War mode, said I'm in for a ride to get this game done by next week. Oh, got you. Oh, got you. I got you. Yeah, man. I'm slow. But yeah, man, you running that Give Me God of War, man. Yeah, man. Go ahead, man. You go ahead and do that, dog. Your boy gonna be alright though. Your boy gonna be alright, man. That's not gonna be able to do it. That's what that is for show. But yeah, man. Next week, man, we're gonna be we'll be back. We'll be back on actually playing games. But this week, man, it's all about Ragnarok, man. And I didn't want to have a live playthrough. I didn't want to do that. I didn't really want to do that. I wanted everybody to experience it the way that they're gonna experience it, and then I'll do a live playthrough later on, in which we'll just talk about it. That's the nature of the ride along. That's my lane anyway, right? To where, you know what I'm saying, we go through the journey. We talk about things extensively. We do little breakdowns at certain points. We do breakdowns. We do analysis while we're playing through a game. You don't want to do all that while the game is still fresh and coming out and people ain't even experienced it yet for the first time. I like to be a revisionist, to where y'all have already seen something, and then we come back and we put an added layer of thickness to the glass of the microscope. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do over here. But man, go out there, make something of yourselves the first time, and then come on back to TNT's, man, and we'll do that deeper dive into the situation. You know what I'm saying? That's how we roll. That's how we do that. And speaking of, since we're here, since we're at that point, ladies and gentlemen, it's time that we conduct a little survey, conduct a poll. Pause. I need to know something. I need to know something. What shall it be? What shall it be? Add option. Add option. Original. Pardon me. I'm typing with one hand because hey man, fuck was fucking. I ain't putting Mjolnir down. You know what I'm saying? We're one right now. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, y'all gonna deal with my one-handed typing for a minute. Talking amongst yourselves, I say. All right, cool. I'm gonna need y'all input, man. I'm gonna need y'all input. So I appreciate it. I'm still ducking spoilers. You said, ladies and gentlemen, like I just knew you was about to tell us this is a Jazzy Fizzle production. Shizzle, man, stop it. Stop it. Yo, man, I can't with you, dog. Okay, all right. Man, God of War is out here. Okay, we got one vote for Arkham. Got one vote for Arkham. Okay, we don't keep it pushing. Says the ride along for 2018 and Ragnarok. It's a franchise ride along. We will go through both. We shall go through both. We'll go through both. Do it live. We'll go through both. It's the only way to do it. We shall have a full encompassment. Sorry for hitting the mic. We shall have a full encompassment of the saga. Okay, so it's basically it's between God of War and Arkham. Okay, all right, bet it up. I'm a man of the people. We will do whatever come next is whatever come next, man. God of War is leading right now. But I'm gonna leave the poll up live for the remainder of this stream. So cast your vote if you have not done so already. It seems like, you know, God of War and Arkham right now are the ones that are ahead. My two favorite franchises of all time. So I watched that second Arkham because I had to put it down. Hey man, yo. We would do Asylum, we would do City, and we would do Night. I would even do Origins because once again, Black to kind of bring it back to prequels. Right before they concluded the Arkham trilogy, they dropped a prequel. They threw a prequel out there, Arkham Origins. Threw that on out there. we'd be playing 4 games for that one. We'd be playing 4 games for that one. 4, not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4. That's how we do that there. So yeah, man, that Arkham ride along would be, the Arkham ride along would be fire. Cause you know, I did quite a bit of I did quite a few, you know what I'm saying, playthroughs of that. You know, I'm pretty studied up on the lore and the backstory, you know, of Arkham. So if y'all enjoyed the Final Fantasy VII ride along that I did, man, this would be very similar. This would be very, very similar. So I wish God of War did have 4 games worth of a story. I mean, if you count the Greek trilogy, if you count that, you do. I mean, if we're talking about, because we're talking about the entire arc of Kratos. Like, God of War 2018 is technically God of War 4. You know what I'm saying? This is God of War 5 that we playing right now. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that we playing right now, dog. So, I mean, the Kratos arc is technically about, well, I mean, that's when we talk about, you know, like, mainline games. If we're talking about, you know, the prequel, that makes 6 games. Then you talk about, you know, like what's it called, Chains of Olympus, like, you know, like the mobile joints and all that, man. Like, there are a lot of God of War games theoretically that we could highlight. We could highlight a lot of God of War games. They would just, you know, they just be a little older, you know what I'm saying? That's all. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that, though. But yeah, man. It would be fantastic to do either one of them. Said old and ashy. Yeah, they did. I ain't gonna front. Them joints are a little old and ashy, but yo, they still hold up very well. They still hold up very well. I played the original trilogy last year. I played it a year ago. Yo, man, I was locked in on them joints. I was like, yo, man, what did I miss? Yo, I recommend it. I recommend it wholeheartedly. Like, playing those games last year made it my second favorite franchise of all time. I like that franchise more than I like Uncharted. For some reason, I don't consider like the Zeldas and the Grand Theft Autos franchises. You know, like, they're not like continuations of a story. They're all like independent stories. The same way I look at Final Fantasy. Like, Final Fantasy to me is not a franchise. It's a brand, but it's not really a franchise. It's not like a continuous story. Like, when you talk about, like, you know, like mainline franchises, I think like Last of Us, Uncharted, Arkham, God of War, Spider-Man, you know, games like that. Resident Evil, absolutely. Resident Evil, 100%. Yeah, like independent story games that just happen to share the same title. To me, just I don't look at them as, you know, franchises the same way that, you know, I look at franchises. But that might just be a me thing. Could just be a me thing. That's fine. But in the way I look at franchises, Arkham and God of War. Arkham and God of War are the GOATs. Arkham and God of War are the GOATs. And Resident Evil was actually used to be my second favorite. Not no more. God of War overtook that, man. God of War overtook that, man. So they got actual story arcs. Yo, you ain't seen nothing yet, bruh. You ain't even there yet, bruh. You not even there yet, bruh. What I'm trying to tell you, bruh, is that you not even there yet, bruh. That's what I'm trying to tell you. What I'm trying to tell you is you're not even there yet. We're gonna throw me on there right here real quick. You know what I'm saying? Gonna sit him right there. Still right there. Still right there. So don't like, hey, whoever talking about something over there, man, don't think it ain't right here. It's right here. All right. We're gonna sit me on there right there. But yeah, man, you have not seen anything yet when it comes to story arcs, bro. I'm telling you. You just said where you at in the game. Keep playing. Keep playing. He said this shit better live up to all. Yo, man. Man. Like I said, bro, the performances, homie. The performances, homie. Like when I tell you something. We like, you know, we briefly talked about it, you know, in our 2-hour synopsis of the game, right? Impressions after 2 hours. I talked about Freya and how that shout when she fell into that tree, when she got ran into that tree and Kratos was riding off on the sled, that scream, that Kratos, that is that is absolutely setting the table for the kind of performance that she's a hell of an actress. She is a hell of an actress. And the way that they capture performance in this game. When I tell y'all, bro, the performances. And this ain't no spoiler, because I mean, she was a beast in the first game too. That was a hell of a performance that she gave in the first game. Like her speech when they killed Baldur, her speech at the end of that game was hair raising, bone chilling. You get more of that from her. She is a beast, man. She is a beast. Yeah, put her foot. Yeah, man. The way they kept, yo, that's what I'm saying, D. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know who was paying attention, but now, like at this point, I'm confident that everybody's past the Thor fight, right? Everybody's past it, so we can at least discuss up to that point, right? If somebody has not, you know, gotten past the prologue of the game, let me know. Please, holla at your boy. If you ain't got past chapter 1, let me know. Holla at your boy. Let me know something. Yup. All right, cool. We're talking about capturing the most subtle of things, right? Did y'all notice how shifty Atreus' eyes were when he was talking about being invited to Asgard? When he was like, of course I turned him down. He was uneasy. He was uneasy. He was lying. He's absolutely considering it. Those shifty ass eyes that a liar does when they're lying to you. You know what I'm saying? Little things like that, because Kratos had his back turned. So he didn't read Atreus' body language. But the body language was shown to the camera, and y'all could see that he was, you know what I'm saying, like, yeah, of course I turned him down. But Kratos didn't see that. Little subtle things about performance, that nonverbal communication. They nailed it. personality quirks and nonverbal signs of communication is being done in the digital form now, in video game form. We started to see it in Last of Us. We started to see it in Last of Us already. Like Naughty Dog already seasoned vets at this, but now God of War, they Naughty Dog level. You can't convince me otherwise. They Naughty Dog level. They Naughty Dog level. They Insomniac level. Like we're at that part now. We're at that point in the game to where the line between video game and motion picture, feature motion picture, is being blurred more and more and more. For those that actually go the extra mile to make those types of product and sell those types of product to us, we're seeing what they're capable of now. And this is a cross-gen game. Just imagine what we're gonna see next year with Spider-Man. Just imagine what Last of Us Part 3 is gonna look like. Ghost of Tsushima Part 2. The subtleties in performance. The subtleties in performance is what's so impressive. The nuances, how accurately performance on a variety of levels can be captured. It's incredible. Like I couldn't stress it enough. The performances from everyone, but Freya in particular, because I mean, you witness emotion from her. Emotion. Everybody does well in this game. Everybody does well. This is a great job all the way around. It was written well, it was directed well, and it's performed extremely well. Thor. Odin. Like everything is done top shelf. Top shelf. That's appreciated as a gamer. Absolutely. 100%. Santa Monica had to be right there with not. Yeah, I would say so. I would absolutely say so. When it comes to like performance capture, getting something from the performance stage onto your screen in digital form, they right there. So I'm back. What I missed? Hey man, we just kicking it. We just kind of kicking it in general. You know what I'm saying? Future is bright, 100%, man, 100%. I can't wait for Spider-Man now. I cannot wait for Spider. Oh my God. A PlayStation 5 exclusive game. We already saw what they did with the PlayStation 4 with Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Wait till Insomniac's also doing a Wolverine game. God of War. God of War is a cross-generation game, and it did this. I hate having dead air. This is absolutely a broadcast. But there are just certain things and scenes that I think of. It still renders me speechless, and it has nothing to do with a fight. feel things playing this game. Feel things. And that's something at the end of the day, as a performer, as an artist, regardless of what type of performance art you do, your intention is to make the audience and the participant that is experiencing said product or whatever that you do to feel. You want to evoke emotion. You want to draw emotion out of people. We're there. We're there. That Tony Todd about to kill us. Oh my God. Oh my God, bro. Yeah. We're gonna have a separate stream where we're gonna break down Spider-Man. Especially if we end up, I mean, we're gonna end up having like the ride along, the 4 options that we got in the ride along, they're all gonna happen. I'm just seeing which one y'all want to do next. I'm gonna let y'all decide it. But they're all gonna happen. But when we do the Spider-Man one, we're gonna talk about that too. We're gonna talk about that too. That they were able to communicate that emotion. Yo, Black, you have not even seen the extent. Bro. Just wait. If we're talking about, you know, communicating emotion and having that emotion that was on the stage and being captured on that stage, when you got all of that, man, those aren't just white dots no more. Those aren't just white dots no more. Like those white dots are providing you a front row seat to a theatrical performance, a theatrical experience on various quality levels. But when you're watching something that Naughty Dog puts together, when you're watching something that Sony Santa Monica is putting together, you're witnessing theatrics now. You're witnessing full-blown interactive theatrics. That's where we at. That's where we at now. Said that last scene I had, Frey ain't the only one. Frey is not the only one. Like I know what you're also talking about. I won't go there yet because I know a lot of people hadn't got there yet. But there are several moments from several characters. You feel it. You feel it, man. It's exciting, man. It's exciting to get to that point, man. But yeah, we can look forward. We can look forward to a lot of greatness. A lot of greatness. As long as the work is done from a writing standpoint, from a performance standpoint, there's nothing holding a developer back from making sure that translates to what we play on screen. We're at that point now. It's confirmed. I've seen it with my own eyes now. I've seen it with my own eyes now. We're there. We're there. Salute to Santa Monica. Salute to Santa Monica. I'll say this, if they don't get Game of the Year, I don't know how. And I'm not even done with the game. But for what they have accomplished on a variety of levels, being fully aware of where they're trying to push video games toward anyway, to where they're trying to make them more cinematic, and we're trying to blur the lines between video game and motion picture, including Sony putting all of their game franchise into motion picture formats. But the Game Awards are kind of like designed and catered towards that. If this game doesn't get Game of the Year, I don't know how. I don't know how. I know they're gonna get crazy awards. They're gonna get crazy awards for their performances. I know that. So even if they don't get Game of the Year, they're gonna clean up when it comes to performance, when it comes to storytelling. They're gonna clean up. They're gonna clean up regardless. So even if they don't win Game of the Year, it might end up looking like 2018, to where they get every award except for Game of the Year, which is what Red Dead Redemption did. You know, Red Dead Redemption 2 got every single award it was nominated for except for Game of the Year. God of War Ragnarok could do that and get Game of the Year. Said them Elden Ring people are going to pop up. Hey man, let them. He said, I don't even want to hear about Elden Ring after playing this. And yo, look, Elden Ring in its own right is what it is. God of War Ragnarok doesn't make Elden Ring anything less than Elden Ring already was, but God of War Ragnarok is just this. God of War Ragnarok is this. Experience it. Experience it. It's not just a video game. It's not just like we're getting to the point to where like these aren't just video games. These are long form cinematic experiences. It's just interactive now. It's just interactive. He said if they don't get Game of the Year, somebody got paid. Hey man, it's a lot of money. A lot of money be circulating, man. A lot of money circulates, man. Would not shock me. The Elden Ring is a game for psychos. Hey man, masochism, man. Masochism. Dude, man, a lot of folks say, man, yo, man, I dominated Elden Ring, man. I got that up out of there. How many times you die? 382 times. I'm like, whoa, player, really? You dominated? You got clapped that many times? No, you ain't dominated. You got lucky. You got lucky. You got lucky. If it takes you like 15 times to beat a boss, and you still ain't there, you still ain't figured it out. That 16th time that you beat him, that don't change nothing. That don't change the fact that you got clapped all them times. You just got lucky. You probably get clapped again the 17th time and the 18th time, and then you pick it up again. Then you may get them on the 19th. But you know what happens? What is your record? What is your winning percentage if you go 2 for 22? Does anybody want a 2 and 22 record? I don't. He said, I love myself too much. He said, I must be psycho then. Hey, man. I wouldn't say psycho, man. You're just a masochist, man. Just a masochist, that's all. He said something about the heat of battle in that game. Hey, man. Hey, I respect it. I respect it. That's why I say, again, all jokes aside, man, I reiterate, man, Elden Ring is still Elden Ring. Elden Ring is still Elden Ring, but now this is here too. This is here too. This is this is not just a game. This is a cinematic experience. It's a cinematic experience, man. It's shout out to Santa Monica. Shout out to Santa Monica, man. You said I watch YouTube videos, people breaking their setups over Elden Ring. Oh man, yo man, come on, Dallas, don't do that, man. Don't say what kind of people. Don't say that, bro. Don't say that. No, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that, D. I know what you're trying to do. We ain't doing that, dog. We ain't doing that, dog. We ain't doing that. Nope. I ain't gonna. No. I'm not gonna let that continue any further. Oh man. The Elden Ring ain't it. Hey man. I can't say it was for me either, but hey, it is it for a lot of people. It is it for a lot of people. I'm not gonna dismiss that. I'm not gonna dismiss it, but I'll say this, man. God of War has an energy around it, man, that I ain't seen in a hot minute. I ain't seen it in a hot minute, man. And this without photo mode. This without photo mode, man. It can't even flood the internet with fly shots. Man. I'm gonna have to do another playthrough just for photo mode alone. I haven't even uploaded a lot of my digital photography, man, that I've done in like Spider-Man and Final Fantasy VII and Horizon. I gotta start uploading my digital photography, man. Like God of War loves you, Elden Ring hates you. It do. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, man, hey, man, the people that buy Elden Ring know what they're buying. You know what I'm saying? They what was it, the BDSMs, man. You know what I'm saying? The video gamer versions of them, man. They pay money to get hurt and find the pleasure. And find the pleasure in the pain. You know what I'm saying? So it was dope to see people back at a midnight release. That was crazy. I can't remember the last time I saw one. I can't remember the last time I 2K. Because 2K has them all the time. Every year there's a midnight release for 2K, but I can't remember the last time I'm sure they had one for Horizon, but it wasn't an event like this is. God of War is different. God of War is different, man. But yeah, it was interesting seeing that again too. Yeah, that was interesting. People still out. And plus, you know, we haven't seen a lot of midnight releases, you know, due to, you know, pandemic and all that too. But it was nice to see it again. It was nice to see that, you know, that in-person representation of the energy and the excitement over a game. It was dope. We didn't get to have that for, you know, like The Last of Us 2. We didn't get to have that for, you know, Final Fantasy VII Remake. We didn't get to have that for, you know, Ghost of Tsushima. We didn't get to have that really for the PlayStation 5. We didn't get to really have that for, you know, a whole bunch of games. You know, so it was good to be able to see that again. Yeah, it was dope. Yeah, man, like where we at? Where we at with it? Maybe about 2 hours in. About 2 hours in. Okay. All right. Yeah, we ain't doing too bad. We ain't doing too bad. So I hate wretches, yo man, for real. For real. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. And the enemy type I still hate so much is the having a brain fart right now. What is their names? Oh, what is their name? Having a brain fart. They were in 2018. They were in 2018. Let me see. Hold on. This is gonna bother me. I know what they do. I just can't think of them. Enemies list. And I'll know the name too. Nope, it's not them. Not them. Enemies. Legionnaires. No, it's not them. That's God of War original. Let me see. Nope, that's not it. This is gonna bother me. This is gonna bother me if I don't remember. No, it's not the Draugr. It's not the Draugr. Can't remember the name on for whatever reason. It's not the Nightmares. Nope, not the Nightmares. Not the. Yeah, the Revenants. There we go. There we go. I hate those. I hate the Revenants. They disappear and show back up. Yeah. The Nightmares really didn't bother me because they die easily. They die easily. The Nightmares didn't bother me. I hate the Revenants though. They can disappear and you gotta stun them. You gotta stun them and grab them. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we got a tie. We got a tie for God of War and Arkham. Okay, all right. We got a tie for God of War and Arkham. So I can't remember the last midnight release I went to. Said maybe Injustice 2. Wow, that was a minute. That was a minute right there. So it was Mortal Kombat 11 for you. Yeah, that was a minute. Man, that was a minute right there. Yeah, MK11 was 3.5 years ago. Yeah. So those were my most hated in 2018. Yeah, man, I hated those Revenants, man. I still do. Yeah, waiting on that tiebreaker, you and me both. You and me both. Hey, I'm excited to do either one. I'm excited to do either one. I can't wait. Said no surprise, Arkham is a respectable series and God of War won't lay down for nobody like Shawn Michaels. Here's to an epic tiebreaker. He said can't go wrong with either one. Facts. You already know. Yeah, you already know. Yeah, man, like God of War or Arkham. You know what I'm saying? My two favorite franchises ever. My two favorites. Spider-Man ain't a franchise yet. Final Fantasy VII Remake ain't a franchise yet. So, hey, man, we here. We here with it. So I go back and finish Arkham City before the end of the year. Oh, man. Man, I'm so jealous of y'all, man. Y'all up here experiencing Arkham City for the first time out here, man. Man, shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. Man, shout out to y'all, man. And while we at it, while we while we up in here. if you haven't done so already, man, join the TNT's Discord, man, where we all kick it up in there like that. So I'll go back. Yeah, okay, I got that. So just ask Brett to hit man hard. Yeah, for sure. For sure. You know, Brett is my guy, too. Brett is my guy. That's legend right there. The Arkham Knight, got damn near all the bat suits. Facts. And they even, on the PC version, they have it to where they even mod the one from the Batman, the new joint in there. You know what I'm saying? So, man, they got all the suits. Like, you eating. Yeah, I'm gonna dip out. Gotta finish this one section of the game. Yeah, man, I'm not gonna hold everybody too long, man. But I did just want to, you know what I'm saying, show up, make an appearance on Thursday, cause that's the routine. That's what we do out here. But yeah, man, I'm gonna let everybody get back to playing. We gonna, you know what I'm saying, we gonna reconvene. We're gonna reconvene, you know what I'm saying, on Tuesday. We're gonna reconvene on Tuesday, you know what I'm saying, have a little bit more extensive of a conversation. We're gonna bring it back. We'll probably get back in the ring. We're gonna be scrapping again. You know what I'm saying? We'll be fighting in something. We'll be fighting in something. Something to be happening. You know, whether it's Guilty Gear, we can fight in Street Fighter, we can fight in I fight in Mortal Kombat, I fight in whatever. But we gonna get back in the ring. TNT's is about scrapping, being in the ring, on top of the ride-alongs, on top of, you know what I'm saying, on top of, you know, the gaming discussion, on top of everything like that. So yeah, we're gonna get back in the ring with that. And yeah, man, I ain't gonna hold everybody up, because I know everybody want to get in the mix. Everybody want to get in the mix, and we're leaving this thing off on a tie. That's just crazy. I don't want to leave the poll on a tie. So what I do, I will also post it. I will post it as a community post on YouTube. I will also post a poll on Twitter, and you know, I will, you know, I'll you know, I'll see what people say. See what people say, and or next stream I'll run the poll again. And since God of War and Arkham are the clear-cut favorites, I'll run the poll again next week, and we'll have a final one. That's what we'll do. During next stream, we're gonna have a final poll between God of War and Arkham. The other two options, they didn't pan out. We'll get to them eventually, but just not next. So we're gonna have a championship poll, you know what I'm saying, between God of War and Arkham. We're gonna see who wins. We're gonna see who wins. If that motherfucker's 50%, we just gonna flip a goddamn coin. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I ain't gonna be doing that all day. You know what I'm saying? We ain't just gonna be 50% and everything, or splitting everything down the middle. We ain't gonna be doing that. That ain't gonna happen. If we have a tie, in, we'll flip a coin. Play with me. Said do the coin flip. Do the coin flip now? You saying do the coin flip now? I suppose I could, low key. Suppose I could. Yeah, could do the coin flip now. Yeah, we can absolutely do, man. You know what? That's what we gonna do. That's what we gonna do. We gonna decide the next ride along now. We gonna do it now. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Let's go ahead. Bam. We're gonna throw that. We're gonna throw that right there. Gonna throw that right there. Yo, Black, since it's your idea, which is God of War? Is God of War heads or tails? Yeah, it's God of War. Heads or tails, man? I'll let you make that call, man. God of War's heads, all right, for sure. God of War's heads, Arkham is tails. Let's get it. We're doing best 2 out of 3 or just 1 and done. You know what I'm saying? 2 out of 3 or 1 and done. Said from Amir, I like that. I like that. I like that. There we go. You know what I'm saying? That's real. That's real. 2 out of 3. Bam. All right. Bet it up. Tails. Okay. Got 1 for Arkham. Got 1 for Arkham. We're going to flip it again. Tails. Okay. All right. Then it's Arkham. Then it's Arkham. We'll do God of War after that then. We'll do God of War after that. And that actually provides a sufficient amount of time. That provides a sufficient amount of time for everybody to finish the game. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look. If you ain't beat God of War by the time I've beaten 4 Arkhams, what are you doing? What are you doing? Holla at your boy. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we're gonna do that then. Okay, and Spider-Man did end up getting a vote too. All right, cool. Yeah, Spider-Man ended up getting a vote also. All right, cool. But we're gonna the sequence will be Arkham, and then we'll do God of War, and then we'll do another poll between, you know, Spider-Man and, you know, Final Fantasy VII, and I'll include some other options too. I could include Doom. I could also do a Doom playthrough, something like that, right? I have a lot of different options. A lot of different options that we can explore. We shall see. But yeah, man, have a fun time, man. So as we continue to grow our community, man, we'll have a varieties of different content up. You know what I'm saying? I'll be doing like shorts and things like that too. You know what I'm saying? Get that up out of there. You served your purpose. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Display capture. But yeah, man, we gonna make it happen. He said beat Eternal so I won't have to. Yo, that's deep, bro. That's deep. I'm curious. What part did you stop at? I'm curious. Because I ain't gonna front. There were certain parts of Eternal that pissing me off. That joint is a Souls game in first person sometimes. I can't even blame you. I can't even blame you for not necessarily finishing that joint. Because that joint, at certain points, like, man, like, come on, dog. Come on, not dog. Come on, man. I ain't even mad at you about that. Yeah, I'm curious, man. Like, did you you said I'm at the end right before the last. Oh, man. Oh, come on, dog, man. Come on, man. Man, you at the end of the game, dog, man. Go ahead and finish that joint, dog. You got it. You got it, man. Man, go ahead and finish that joint, man. You up here at the end. Come on, man. Come on, man. Yeah, man. Go ahead and finish that joint off, man. You got this. You got this here. I thought the Marauders was getting you up out of there. That was one thing. I hate those Marauders so much, bro. I hate them so much. Got that goofy shield, man, and you can only hit them at certain points. And they move like the Matrix. And they got a dog that's made out of fire. They just got too much, dog. They just got too much. I'm gonna catch y'all later. Yo, Bass, be good, man. I'm about to get ready to bounce too. I'm about to get ready to bounce too. I want to play more God of War. I want to play more God of War, but I did want to just check in with everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to be consistent on here. I had, you know, I had a week and some change off when I was getting my computer situation taken care of, man. So I got to get back to the people. I got to get back, you know what I'm saying? At least, you know, show my face for a minute, man. So yeah, man, appreciate you pulling up. I'm gonna be heading to the exit right with you. But yeah, man, if you haven't done so already, be sure to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Follow your boy on social media. You know what I'm saying? Official Jedi on everything. Now I'm talking about. Yeah, man. Follow me up. Follow me up on social media. Official Jedi. That's official JETTEYE. That's on Instagram and Twitter. I'm trying to you know, be more active on both of them. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Keep up with your boy. If you haven't done so already, join up in this Discord, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Where we gonna be in there kicking it. You know, we're gonna be in there kicking it about, you know, like it's a fighting game, you know, oriented thing, but we'll talk about anything up in there, especially hot moments like God of War Ragnarok coming out. So be sure, if you haven't done so already, click up, jump in there with us. You know what I'm saying? We use that for matchmaking. So whenever people want to scrap, you know what I'm saying, get in the ring, drop a line in the Discord. You know what I'm saying? It's an easy way, you know, it's kind of check the temperature on everything, see if we can get some matches. But yeah, till Tuesday or before, be on the lookout for some uploads. I'm gonna have some uploads for y'all. I'm gonna do something. Got to be more active on the channel. I want to be more active. But we'll be back here for a live stream on Tuesday. Another episode of Unapolojetic on the books. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody that pulled up. Y'all made it what it is. Now I'll catch y'all later. Catch y'all next time on Tuesday. Pace outside.